Hey everybody, welcome to FabFit Friday. I have to admit, I really don't have a topic for today. I just wanted to come on. I'm going to talk about one thing. I've gotten some questions about my sway back adjustment I did on Fit Tip Tuesday. So I'm going to talk about that. And I'm also going to show you that Hey Judy, welcome. I'm going to show you my big mat. I finally got it on my cutting table or my work surface. Hi Sally, welcome. Um, yes, so I'm going to talk about some quick things. I'm going to show you my new mat, which I got on my table. It's funny, I posted a picture of my progress on my shirt jacket I'm doing for my jacket class with pattern review, and someone commented that the picture I took wasn't my new cutting mat, and that's because I got COVID last weekend. My husband gave it to me from a work trip. So it's been a little bit of a rough week, and really the only thing I accomplished the entire week was progress on my shirt jacket, and I think I can show you that too. If anybody has this pattern, or if they have a shirt jacket or just even a button-down shirt pattern and you want some different ideas, I'll show you what I'm working on. And then I'm going to probably go sit on the couch and rest because I think that's going to be good for today. I do feel so much better, and I'm going to wait till tomorrow to test myself. I'm hoping I test negative because I miss my mom and dad too. I haven't seen them in like 10 days. Well, since Thursday, so really it's only been a week and a day, but I miss them. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to show you my new mat. Look how pretty it is. Let me just blow this out and then fix it. All right, so this is always an exciting day at J Stern Designs when you can see my entire work surface is completely clean because I just put this new mat on my table. If anybody is looking for a new mat, I highly recommend the Big Mat from the Big Mat Rotary Cutting Surface Company. They are so wonderful and durable. My original mat is still in amazing condition. It's discolored and it's got Sharpie marker all over it. So what I'm going to do to protect this new mat is, when I got my original mat, they also sent me this mat, this little skinny mat, and you can see this is probably the same condition as the big one I had on my work surface. So I'm going to use this as my messy surface. So anytime I'm doing something messy, I'm going to work on here so I can keep my new mat nice and clean for as long as possible. Let me just stop and see what people are saying here. Judy says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." I know. Thank you, Judy. To be honest with you, I kind of blame myself because my husband was shooting a conference of, it was a wellness conference, and all the people in the conference were anti-vaxxers and conspiracy theorists. So I should have known, picking him up from the airport, I should have treated him like an infected pustule, but I didn't. And then he proceeded to cough and sneeze on me the entire first night he was home. So that's probably how I got it. So I kind of blame myself. I should have been more vigilant, because if you think about it, I went to Jacksonville, I went to ASG, I went to Kentucky, and I didn't catch anything. So really, I'm going to blame myself for that. And my daughter's been super careful, and she has not caught it. So I highly recommend, if you're wondering if COVID is real or if you're wondering about it, I'm a super healthy person, and I'm vaccinated and boosted. I caught it, and it was miserable for a couple days. So please try not to catch it. It's not fun. I do feel blessed that I'm bouncing back relatively quickly, but please keep safe because it is real and you don't want to catch it. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Let me just say hi to Diane and Kira. Welcome. Oh, Sally says, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm reviewing your top down, center out pants videos and making the waistband. That is the goal for the month, to get a fitted waistband made. Yay, Sally! You can do it. Um, it's really, okay, so we can talk about top down, center out for a minute. Um, uh, oh, Judy says it wasn't fun. She had it bad. I know. I know other people who had it and were a lot sicker than me for a lot longer. So really be careful out there. Wear your mask if you're going to be in a room with a lot of people for an extended period of time. I think that's how you catch it. I think prolonged exposure near someone who has it is probably the most likely way, or the easiest way to get it. So just be careful. All right, so top down, center out. Sally's making her waistband, and I have a waistband. I just want to point a few things out. If you're making a waistband, I'm going to take my yucky little half mat off here for now, since I'm not doing anything messy at the moment. So let me just switch this here. Okay, so here are the important things when you're making a waistband. Let me get my other waistband. Okay, so you can make a straight waistband or a contoured waistband. So these are what they look like. And I'm going to explain to you the differences between these two waistbands. Now, first of all, I will tell you, when I made my first waistband, I just sewed a single layer of fabric, I put some Velcro on it, and I called it a day, and it stretched out of shape in a very quick amount of time. So to make a waistband, you really need to cut out a waistband and a waistband facing, like you were going to be making a waistband for a real pair of pants. If you're working with a pattern that has a curved waistband, you can cut out the pieces of the waistband and make it from that. Or if you want to make a straight waistband, you can do that. I will tell you that depending on how you like to wear your pants, if you like to wear your pants in the smallest measurement, and let's say you have a nice defined waist, you've got a smaller waist measurement than your full hip, the straight waistband works great because it will just settle right in the smallest part of you. If you like to put your waistband where you like to put it, I think you can adjust it and it sits better on your body if you have a curved waistband. So that's just my thought on that. The important things, and I will tell you, I taught top down, center out last month for stitches, and one of the students did not put Velcro on her waistband, and she had a significantly harder time doing the fitting without the Velcro. So the whole idea of the Velcro is you're going to put the itchy side on the outside of your waistband. So like if I put this on, let me just show you. Okay, so let me just show you here. I'm going to take my waistband and I'm going to put it on. Oops. Let me put it on correctly. Okay, so see, you want a waistband that's kind of snug. I can put some fingers through here, but I don't have a lot of ease. I have the Velcro closure, which I like it to be about 2 inches, so I can adjust it if I need to. So I can make it a little bit looser, a little bit tighter. The Velcro is on the bottom edge. It's a 1/2 inch all the way around the bottom. And then in the back, I put vertical scratchy Velcro at the center back. And I did that so you can stick your pants onto the center back. So in the videos where I show I show my process, I show you inside the pants muslin, you're going to baste the soft parts. You're not going to put Velcro all around your waistline on your muslin. you're going to just put some vertical strips so that you can stick it onto the scratchy part. And I know that at least one of my sewing students or fitting students put the Velcro on the inside of the waistband, and then she had to tuck the fabric up into the waistband. That defeats the purpose of having the Velcro, because if you can just stick it right on top, it holds it for you, and then you have an extra hand. So that's how it looks. It doesn't need to be fancy. You do want to use a very secure, firm interfacing as well. Now, if you're making a straight one, I highly recommend getting some band roll. And band roll is really cool stuff because it comes in a variety of widths. Let me just zoom in here so you can see. You can see it's a really nice sheer but also extremely stable interfacing, but you can only use it with a straight waistband. So I have it in my online store at 1 inch and also 1.5 inches wide. So I have 2 different versions if anybody would like to get some of that. But that's sort of how to make the waistband. And here's the thing, take your time making the waistband because you'll be able to use it over and over again for all your pants. So once you make a waistband, you'll have it. So I have 2. So I have the straight one and I have the curved one. And I'm going to be doing a lot more with that. I will tell you that I've been doing a lot of experimenting with students using top down, center out. Oh, hey, Andrea's late but present. Wonderful, Andrea. I'm happy you're here. And Sally says, thank you so much for reviewing this for me. I'm glad I asked about it. Your past video is great, and I've got them all organized into a playlist so they're easy to find them. Oh, that's so good, Sally. All right, what was I saying? I think I might have a little of the COVID brain fog too. Oh yes. So when I was in Jacksonville a couple weekends ago, or a few weekends ago, I started the class top down, center out on jean fitting. So I will tell you that the tighter and snugger your pants pattern is that you're trying to fit, the more important it is to pick the correct sizes. So side seam and center, back, front, and inseam can be 2 separate sizes. Very important to pick the right size. The tighter your pants are. Also, at the end of balancing the front and back leg using a 1-leg muslin and a non-stretch. Everybody made just a quick non-stretch denim waistband. We didn't have Velcro. We just made the best we could do with it because I was helping everybody fit. But there still was a lot of other fitting to do after we balanced the leg using top down, center out. So I don't want to say that top down, center out can't accomplish the entire fitting process. I don't want to say that yet because I'm not sure, but I'm finding that with snugger patterns, I have to then go in and do a lot of my traditional pants fitting along with it, but it makes it much, anything you have that's firm, if you have very firm fabric, then the interfacing isn't quite as important. But this is a actual pants fabric I use, so it really needed some stable interfacing. So anything that's very, very firm, and if you make your closure wide, like see how wide that is, that's 2 inches, then you can let it out or take it in when you close it, because you've got that amount of give in there. Okay, I would like to say hello to Nurse Rat. I don't know. I'm so sorry, I don't want to kill your name, but welcome, welcome, welcome. This is sort of a impromptu FabFit Friday. I mentioned earlier I had COVID all week, so I got nothing done except working on my shirt. So let me show you my shirt, and then I'm going to talk about this sway back for a minute. right, so you guys probably know that I'm a fast sewer. Like, I have to get stuff done. I don't have time to take my time sometimes. But this week, I was taking my time because half speed was the only speed I had. Hey, Terry, welcome. And so basically, I'm teaching this shirt jacket class for pattern review. The first class was last night, or yesterday afternoon, and then the next class will be next Thursday. It's 2 hour-and-a-half sessions, and basically what I'm doing to teach this class is I have photographed every step of construction. So every step, except, I mean, I might have skipped a couple, but it's a really good pictorial review of how to construct the shirt jacket. And the instructions do not include things like lining it or doing Hong Kong finishes. So I really covered those things in this class. So you can see this is a wide wale corduroy. It's very soft. The flannel is one of the few fabrics I would approve of at Joann Fabrics. It's their Cuddle flannel, and if you wait for it to go on sale, it was $3.99 a yard. So it's only 45 wide. So I had to buy. I bought a black and white. Let me show you the other one I picked out. Okay, so this one is a black and white flannel that Anna picked out, and I can show you. Has it got the? But this is their faux suede, and I have to say it feels very luxurious. So basically, I got her faux suede for her facing pieces and under collar, and I'm going to be making her Anna this one. Okay, let me get that back out of the way. And Anna's is not going to be lined. It's just going to be a flannel shirt. Uh-oh. My video is paused? Huh. Okay, let me see here. Alright, let me see if I can figure out why I am paused. It doesn't look like it's paused on my end. Oh, I'm back again. Okay, good. Let me just review everybody's comments. I said hi to Terry. Cindy said, this is the first time seeing your show. Sorry you're sick. I'm going to go back and see past shows. I too need to sew fast. As time is not on my side. Terry said, I am in New Jersey and just went to sew Jersey, only 20 minutes from my daughter's house. Terry, did you know I taught my yoga pants and t-shirt class for Sew Jersey 2 weekends ago. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before. Well, the weekend before that too. The 22nd of October I was there teaching. Next time you go in there, tell Eric I said hi. Oh, you love it. It is a beautiful store. So Jersey is a beautiful store. I'm glad you got to go see that. Judy says, I love the gray corduroy. Yes, I've had this gray corduroy I've had in my stash for a long time. And so I washed it and it came out nice and soft, so I'm super excited about that. Let me see, what else? Oh, Kira's telling Cindy she can watch all the other videos on my channel. Yes, I look for, so all of my FabFit Fridays will have a thumbnail to say what the topic is. My older ones have a blue thumbnail that says FabFit Friday. I've been updating my thumbnails, you know, for newer ones. So definitely check those out. I did a bodice draft sew along. Would be the last collection of videos I did if you're interested in drafting a bodice. I'm back again. Pausing back again, but it pauses. I have no idea why I'm pausing. Everything is plugged in. Maybe it's because I took my old cutting mat off my table. I don't know. Um, oh, Karen from Sweden, welcome. Sorry about the temporary pausing. And Karen from Sacramento, hello. Ooh, and Karen is saying hi to Karen. Do you guys know each other? That's so fun. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So basically what I shared is if you want to make a lined version of the shirt jacket, the way I'm doing it is I cut out the front and back, I sewed both shoulder seams, and then I put them together, wrong sides together, because if you want to do a finish, oh, Karen says now we do both fans of yours. I love that. There's two Dianes in the group who actually met in person after meeting in either a stream or a class of mine, and now they're friends. So I love I love facilitating friendships. I love this. This is very fun. So this is a fancy version, or sort of an elevated version of the shirt jacket instructions. So in the instructions, it's constructed like a regular shirt. There's a side vent that's about this long on the side seam. So because there's a side vent and I want to do Hong Kong finishes and have it be lined for this version, I left the side seams open here. See, so here's my armhole. I'm going to, after I finish hemming, so for example, the reason why I put the lining right sides together, or wrong sides together with the outer fabric, is because I wanted to finish the hem like this. Okay, so you can see what I did was I first bound the edge of the hem, oops, see, and then I turned it up. And you need to do that first because you need this done before you can do the button placket, because the button placket gets sewn across the bottom and turned up, and then when you sew across the bottom and then turn it back, you see it makes a nice finish in there for the bottom of the button placket. So, and I also bound the outer edge of my button placket in, this is a gray cotton knit. So that's how I'm constructing this. So my next steps are going to be, I'm going to finish the, I'm going to finish the back hem. I didn't do that yet. Okay, so after I finish the back hem over here, then I'm going to sew the sleeves on separately so that they are, the seam allowances are face in. So you can see here, right now I can still sew my sleeves in. And then I want to do a line jacket, but you're not doing any Hong Kong finishes. And what I mean by a Hong Kong finish, so that's why my side seams are open still. If you don't want to Hong Kong finish your side seams, you can completely sew the lining and the jacket, including the sleeves, put them wrong sides together, and then continue like it's one piece of fabric. You can do that as well. So it's like I'm buffering. I don't know if my internet is, let me see what it says about my stream health. Hold on here. So my stream health is healthy. So it actually says my stream health is excellent. And it says my stream status is excellent. So, you know, my husband drilled a hole in the wall and brought me up the cable, so I am wired into the internet. You see a wheel too? I hate to blame it on you guys, but maybe it's your internets, because mine says excellent. Let me show you. This will be fun. So let's get a behind the scenes at J Stern Designs. So you can see here. See how, can you see how it says excellent? At excellence is my streaming. There's all your comments. See, that's what I can see. And there's my OBS. So that's what I'm looking at when you guys are looking at me. So I'm really not sure what's happening with the streaming today. I'm so sorry. Funny story. I went hiking this morning because I have restless leg problems, and if I don't exercise, I can't sleep. And last night, I couldn't sleep because I have not hiked since last Saturday, so I hiked this morning. And then when I went to get back in the car, my car wouldn't start, and I thought, oh my gosh, I gave my car COVID. But my husband came and jumped it, and then he put in a new battery for me, so it's all better. So I just thought that was kind of funny. Let me just see here. Oh, Andrea's pausing with the wheel. I'm so sorry about this. Oh, and Terry wants to see the Hong Kong finish again. Yes, let me show you that again. So this is my linen one, and I'm embarrassed to say that I have been wearing this in my studio, and I haven't sewn the buttons on yet. The buttonholes are there, but I haven't sewn the buttons on yet. So for next summer, I will have buttons on here. So that's the Hong Kong finish. So basically, I used a cotton batik to wrap the edges, the raw edges of the linen, and then I top stitched them down. So from the right side, you can see I've got this wide top stitching, and I just think that looks really cool. So that's the Hong Kong finish. You don't have to top stitch it down, but I don't want it flapping around either, so that's why I top stitched it. So that's the Hong Kong finish with the vent, which see how it works nicely in with the hem as well. All right, so then on this one, I mean, so technically that's a bound edge to my button placket, but it's really the same thing as a Hong Kong finish, and you can see how nice the bottom edge of that is. So because I don't feel my 100% fabulousness, I have been doing slow sewing, and I will tell you that there is a certain satisfaction to taking your time and double checking each step before you do it, and it just really makes for a nice sewing experience. So that was fun. And here's my collar. My collar is all constructed as well, so I will be attaching that and finishing that up. So that's my little shirt jacket thing going on. I'm just going to fold that up and put it over there for now. Okay, so now I want to talk about this adjustment. I've been thinking about it. I haven't had a chance to test a theory. Whoops, let me make it a little bit darker here. Okay, but someone commented on the video. Well, two people commented things that you could do. So this adjustment is created by pleating out or slashing and overlapping to get rid of the extra fabric puddling in your back, the small of your back, if you have a sway back. And then to put it back, or to make this straight again, what I did was I laid the original pattern underneath, and I traced the original pattern. So I added back here, I added all of this back up to the tip of the shoulder.